But now let us turn to tonight and all things campaign with one of the heavyweights of politics, longtime Clinton friend, author of 40 More Years, James Carville, joining us this morning. Hey, James.
Thank you very much.
All right. Last night, I hear you delivered a broadside against this convention saying, where's the urgency? Where's the message? Are they trying to hide the message? Why?
Well, I think you had a prime time, which, of course, you had to have Ms. Obama speaking. You had a very emotional one.
It was a family night.
Kennedy, right. But the other stuff was completely void of any message. And I think in political convention, if you have a convention, you should be driving a message home at every chance that you get.
So you think the Obama campaign blew the first night of the convention?
Well, I think the non-prime time part was not particularly impressive. I thought Mrs. Obama did a sterling job, and obviously the Senator Kennedy thing was one of the most dramatic things I've ever seen. But I think tonight, this is the fifth Democratic convention, or fifth night of a Democratic convention that we've had where we've barely mentioned what is the most corrupt, incompetent administration in modern American history. I mean, I think it's time to let's talk about Bush and McCain and the housing crisis, and health care and the deficit.
Let us talk about Senator Hillary Clinton and her speech tonight. As we know, as we keep hearing, maybe 20–30% of her supporters are not yet quite on board for Senator Obama. And last night, Michelle Obama had a bridge to her. Let's listen again.
People like Hillary Clinton who put those 18 million cracks in that glass ceiling.
She spoke last night, as we say, mentioned her name. This is my question. For the people out there, the skeptics out there are saying there's a difference between not wanting to be the reason he loses and really wanting him to win. What signs should everybody look for tonight in her speech that will signal she really wants him to win?
To the people that comment there's nothing that she's going to do, that people are going to say, gee, you know what, that was really a great job she did. So the Hillary people need to get over that. No such words are going to be uttered by anybody on television. Now, having started with that, I think there's a little bit of a flaw here, because I think the commentators look at the Clinton voters as like a subprime mortgage. They can be packaged and they can be bundled up and then delivered to Senator Obama. The truth of the matter is Senator Clinton or President Clinton can say some very complimentary things, but that's part of the deal. Senator Obama has to go out and close the deal. He is the one that needs their vote. So the more important of the three speeches in terms of those voters are going to be his speech on Thursday night. I expect him to do a very good job. He is the person that has to move these voters. We tend to forget this.
Well, on that front, Howard Wolfson, the head of the Clinton campaign, is quoted as saying
I don't think he's the head of the Clinton campaign, but anyway.
Former President Clinton, he said. He feels as if the Obama campaign ran against and systematically dismissed his administration's accomplishments. Senator Obama would go a long way towards healing these wounds if he were to specifically praise the accomplishments of the Clinton presidency. Is this muscling the speech?
I don't think that it's muscling the speech. I think there are a lot of Democrats, and I would certainly be in one of them, that these were the best economic years that we've had. And a political party that does not honor its past can never be truly certain of its future. And I think that Senator Obama has moved more in that direction in the last 2 weeks.
But is this true that former President Clinton is still upset, still angry as of this morning?
I don't think as of this morning. But I think that Senator Obama has gone a long way toward doing that and talking about the thing. I think most people in America remember the 90s, remember the economy, remember we had deficits, remember we had income growth, remember when we had those things. I think a lot would be done to get those, quote, Clinton voters if Senator Obama comes up and says, I remember that and I remember those policies, and those are many of the kinds of policies that I want to institute as president.
All right. James Carville.
Thank you.
Thanks for dropping by this morning. See you again.